This video will show you how to insert and edit tables in Google Docs. To do this, click on the Insert menu, scroll down to Table, and then go across to pick the number of columns and rows that you need for your table. Once you have selected the number of rows and columns, you can then click. This will be a table with 4 columns and 2 rows. Once the table is inserted in your Google Doc, you can type in it and edit your text just as you would on a normal Google Doc. You can select your text. You can change the type of font. You can change the size. You can change your text color. You can change the alignment of your text to be to the left, to the center, to the right, or justified. You can also select a highlight color for your text if you need it. You can also add images inside your table. Click in the cell where you want the image to be located. Go to the Insert Image menu, and you can upload it from your device or search the web. Select the image that you would like to insert and click Insert, and this will add the image to your table. Once your table is added into your Google Doc, if you want to increase the number of columns you have, you can right mouse click inside a column, and then you can insert a column to the left or a column to the right. If you want to insert a row above or below a certain row, you can do the same thing. Right mouse click and insert a row above or a row below. To delete columns or rows, it is the same process. Right mouse click and you can delete a column. Right mouse click and you can delete a row. If you want to change the width of a column, you can click on the line between 2 columns and pull it to the left to decrease a column size, or pull it to the right to change the column size. It's the same procedure with a row. If you want to increase the height of a row, click on the line between 2 rows to drag it down. To decrease the height of a row, click on the line between 2 rows and drag it up. You can also merge 2 cells if you want to combine it and make it into one cell. To do this, select the 2 cells, right mouse click, and click on Merge Cells. This will merge the 2 cells into one. You can then edit your text to look exactly the way you want it to. Another thing you can do to edit your table is you can change the size and the color on the borders of your table. To do this, select the cells in your table, and then you can change the border color. You can change the border width. You can even change what the border looks like, if you would like them in dashes or a solid line. You can change the background color on your table by clicking the paint bucket and selecting a background color for your table. You can also access all of these properties to edit the table by going to the table options over here, or you can right mouse click and go down to table properties. Within this table properties menu, you can choose a layout for your table. If you want your table to be at the bottom center of your document, you can click, and now your table is at the bottom center of the document. To bring your table back to its previous location, you can select, and it brings the table back. Under this menu item, if you want to set up your table so the text wraps around the table, you can select that as the table style. And when you type, all your text that you type will go around the table. You also have the option of changing the column width with numbers. Right now, my column width is 1.75 inches. If I wanted to make my columns to be exactly 2.5 inches, I can type in the number and it will change the size of my column. Be aware that as you change the size of the column, if it is too big, it could go off your document page. Similarly, you can change the height of your rows also. Another option you have is where you can pin the header row. If you check this off, what this means is that this row up here will appear on the top of every page of your Google Doc. For example, if you have a table that spans multiple pages in your Google Docs, it will be difficult to see this header when you are on page number 2 or 3 or other pages of your document. If you have pinned the header row, when you go down to your next page, this header row will be on the next page too, and it will show up on every new page that you have. Another option you can work with in your table properties is with the cell, and within the cell's vertical alignment, you can change whether your text appears at the top, the middle, or the bottom of your cell. And finally, you also have the option of working with the colors through the table properties menu. You can change the table border color. You can change the table border width, and you can change the cell background color for each cell. This will only change the color within the cell you have selected. If you wanted to change the background color of the entire table, you can do it the way it was done previously with the background color of the table menu. I hope this video helps you work with tables in your Google Doc. Thank you for watching.